our inventory. We're gonna go ahead and sell all of this. Let's go ahead and sell our inventory, see how much we get. My goodness, holy. Hello everybody, Catching Jeezy here, and welcome back to another Grow Garden video. Today, I'm going to be showing you guys how I make a lot of money in Grow Garden. As you can see, I'm in the trillions, and that is mainly from all of my pets. Now you guys might be wondering, what's the method, what's the trick, and which pets do you use? Now I'm going to show you all the pets that I use. Many are still obtainable through hatching, but many are very difficult to obtain. Now, some you just can't get anymore because they're limited and now you can't get them, but that's only a few of the pets, and those are the ones that I use for mutations. So I'm going to go ahead and show you guys which pets I use. Alright guys, we are over in my garden. I'm going to show you guys all the pets that I use along with their mutations and what they do. Now, not all of them are the same. I have one of different pets just because they have a lot of mutations that they can apply to a lot of different fruits, and the chicken jockey is one of them, but it doesn't mutate as much. It has a very low chance of doing so, but when it does, it's really good and it amps up how much a plant would cost. And then the dragonfly basically automatically turns a plant gold once its timer runs out, and I gotta feed these guys soon because they are a bit hungry because I kind of forget to keep up with feeding them. And then moving on to the tarantula hawk, it will sting a nearby pet to lower their cooldown by 83 seconds, along with also pollinating a fruit when its timer runs out. And now I have the mole. You guys might be like, why are you using the mole? There's another pet that you can use that's probably better. But I like the mole. The reason why I do like the mole is because it digs up a lot of different stuff, aka finding treasure underground. It can find shekels or gear. It can find a lot of different sprinklers. It has not dug up a master sprinkler for me, so I don't know if it does dig up a master sprinkler. Someone let me don't know in the comments below because I do not know. But I do know it digs up lightning rods because I have a lot. Like I mean a lot of lightning rods. Now I know people might have more than me, but I do use them a lot and give some to my friends. And then we're gonna move on to the bear bee, which honey glazes instead of pollinating because it's not a bee, sadly. It's not a bee. But that's also really good since it's a new mutation, and you can the only other way they can get that mutation is through the honey sprinkler, which is it's not that bad, but it's a little expensive and it rarely comes into the event shop. But now moving on to the cacao. This one also has a very high chance of failing when it comes to burning an item. So it's a major leap for pets that I could be using instead of the two that have a very low chance of mutating an item, but it's a big payout, so it is worth it. Now those are the pets that I use when I just like sit at my farm or I'm just decorating. So those help out a lot. And now for the pets that I use in other areas when it comes to harvesting and selling, those would be three different pets. I'll show you guys each when I do those tasks. So I'm gonna go ahead and start with harvesting, which means I gotta switch everyone out. So it's time for everyone to switch shifts, clock out, clock in. So let's go ahead and do that. All right, so everyone has been switched out, and the pets that I use while harvesting are the snail and ant. Now you guys might be like wondering because not a lot of people know what these little guys do. So the ant, which is actually really neat, has a 10.14 chance of duplicating a fruit, but it has a lower chance when it comes to rare fruits. So that's a little bit low, but it has an extra 5.21% chance when it comes to duplicating candy fruits, which is amazing, especially if you have a candy blossom. And I have two candy blossom trees just sitting over here, which is amazing. And now moving on to the next guy, which is the snail. I love the snail. I don't know if you guys saw my last video where I was like, I love the snail. Like, look at him. Look at the little smile. He has a little smile. But he has a 5.13% chance, or 5 point, yeah, I said it right. I'm like, huh? But no worries. But it has a chance of duplicating seeds, which is actually really good. Especially if you're trying to duplicate any of like these over here or like a tree and you're having struggles getting it, it's a big bonus. So I'm gonna go ahead and max out on everyone. Everyone has a spot. All the ants have a spot. Perfect. Everyone is fed. So I'm gonna go ahead, speed this up, harvest everything. Y'all can see each time I'm gonna switch out through selling. So when my bag fills up, then I'll go ahead and switch over basically. But I'm gonna go ahead and move my candy blossoms over, since when I harvest everything and replant it back, I move things around just so I can keep things organized and so I know what I've sold and what I haven't sold yet. And I moved the candy blossoms over to where the moon melons are because that's where I put lightning rods. Like, I like to make sure I'm getting every penny out of like everything I got. I'm gonna throw you over here if you don't want to go there. There we go. Complicated. Candy blossoms are the most complicated tree. They never wanna go where I want to put them. So actually, real quickly, I'm just gonna see if I have anything left in my inventory. Actually, wait. This is a good time where I can use my pack bee pet. And now is also a good time to let you guys know my Discord server has a brand new tag that you can adopt. It looks like this: a cute green heart with GZ right beside it. If you want to show your support for the channel and be a part of the community, this tag is for you. You can grab it inside my Discord server, and a little pop-up will be like, do you want to adopt the tag? And you can go ahead and click yes. It's just a fun way to show that you're part of the community. Now let's get back to the video. Which one's getting demoted? I'll demote this one. I put it down because I was like, I have an extra spot. What was I going to put there? And I completely forgot I was going to put the pack bee there. Just so I can get that little bit extra space. And since it's gonna get that extra space. I'm get what I paid for. So you're gonna go down here, right here, and you're gonna help me out. You got this. What's your name? And you're starving. Luma. Your name is Luma. Got that, Luma? Yeah, that's right. So I'm gonna go ahead and start harvesting now. All right. So we got our we hit maxed inventory, but we did get a few duplicates. I think it was like 5 or 6, which is a big thing because these moon melons are pretty maxed up when it comes to everything that I got going on. So I'm gonna go ahead and pick these guys up because if I'm correct, I only have 2 of these pets that I'm about to use. So I'm gonna go ahead. Silver. Actually, no, I got 4 of them, which is the silver monkey. I didn't know I had this many. So I'm gonna be switching back and forth a lot. So I guess I'm gonna pick, which is easy because I can just pick up. Even though it's gonna take longer for me to do everything, it's fine. Gonna go ahead and put these 2 other guys down. You guys have fun. Give me my bonuses. So these guys, which a lot of people did actually talk about these because they are pretty good. The silver monkey has, as it ages up, it has a higher chance of refunding back a fruit, but right now it has a 7.60% chance of refunding a fruit. Of course, lower when it comes to rare because they don't want this thing to be broken, which I completely understand. So I'm gonna go ahead and see how much I get refunded back when I go to sell my inventory. And I got a lot refunded back, which is really good. Just go ahead and hit that sell button again just to get my inventory all cleared out. There's an extra 20 million in the bag. Really good right there. I know some people are going to be in the comments like, why don't you have any friends online so you can get that friend bonus? Nah, everyone's asleep. I'm not, actually, is everyone, I think everyone's knocked out. So I don't want to wake up anyone right now. That's why I don't have any friend bonuses, which is completely fine. So we're gonna go ahead and switcheroo again. People are gonna be like, why do you just keep switching? There's probably an easier way to do this, but this is the way that I'm gonna do it. So I'm gonna go ahead and speed this up. I'm gonna save the candy blossoms for last, actually, just as like a little sweet treat. But I'm gonna time lapse all this. I'll give you guys some memes to watch in the corner since I know everyone likes the Subway Surfers. I don't know. Should I put Subway Surfers? I don't know. We'll figure out when I go to edit. So here you guys go. All right, so we got another harvest done. I'm gonna quickly sell my inventory, get this all sold. I would like to sell my inventory, and this oh my god, holy refund! That is insane. Oh my goodness. Now that's a good refund. Now that was worth it. All right, everybody. So that is the entirety of my farm harvested. I probably missed a couple of plants, but that is fine. I got all the trees, all the flowers, most of the berries. So that is a chunk of it. And I made almost, I guess, 250 billion off of that. Almost was about 20-ish billion off. But that is good. I made more this time than I did before. And not a lot of my items were to the max that they have been since I haven't been on in a celestial event, because there's been times where I've made more for my garden, and that would be after a celestial event. But unfortunately, no celestial event that I've been on to witness. I'm pretty sure there were a couple. I just wasn't online. I was probably asleep, which is completely fine. But hey, the the pets did work out. They worked out better than I expected. I feel like this time, since I let, because I had more of them. Usually when I did it, I had like one or two of each. I had one snail, but then I got two. But I only got one lucky seed, and that would have been an apple seed. I probably got more, but I wasn't paying attention. I only saw the apple. But the ants really helped, and the monkeys really helped. Those were like extra, like probably 100 mil altogether, which is big, big on the money. So those are my pet methods, the methods that I use when it comes to harvesting. I just ran straight into a wall. We're gonna ignore that, but that is the method that I use when it comes to harvesting and selling fruit, because it makes a lot. It's like it saves a lot but makes more. If you get what I mean. I feel like if I didn't have the two coconuts in my inventory, I probably would have duplicated my candy blossoms. But that is completely fine. It was an accident on my part. I'm about to go back through and reorganize my farm. It looks less messy when everything's like not grown. That's what I've noticed, which is pretty interesting. But I'm gonna go ahead to get everything set up again. But I have to wait for the moon melons to stop growing, because once they grow, they take forever to grow, but they grow back quick. Would take forever to grow, if you guys get what I mean. But yeah, pretty much everything in this video was just what pets I used and how much I made. Now, if you guys want to see how much I made way before I had everything in my garden, make sure to go check out this video. Link in the description. And that will be all for this video. If you guys have any questions, feel free to ask. And if you guys have any suggestions on videos you want to see in the future, feel free to also comment that down in the comment section below. And I'll see you guys all in the next video. Have a good rest of your day, night, or evening. Bye!